Hey guys, my name is Dasha. Today we'll learn how to simplify expressions. But before doing these operations, you need to know how to expand brackets. That is, how to multiply. For example, here's how to expand brackets. 10 multiplied by what? 2 minus 3x. If you don't know this, we have a very detailed video about it. So follow this link. It's also in the description. Now let's begin. Let's start with the simplest. We'll start, look, there are only two terms here, right? And here we'll go up to three terms with negative numbers like here and here. This one will be easier, yes. Let's start with the simplest. First, multiply 10 by 2. How much is that? 20. Minus 10 multiplied by minus 3x equals minus 30x. Plus 5 multiplied by 2x. How much is that? 10x. And 5 times minus 3. Remember, when plus meets minus, you get minus 15, yes. Now we'll combine them, yes, to simplify it. We need to find similar terms. For example, this is just a number. And here too, just a number. Here we have 1 with x. Great. That's how we selected them, and now we'll use them. So let's say 20 minus 15, how much is that? 5. And here minus 30x plus 10x equals how much? Minus 20x. Next example. 3 multiplied by 5x. How much is that? 15x. Minus 3 times minus 9 equals minus 27. Minus 3 multiplied by 4x equals minus 12x. Minus 1 times minus 3 equals 3. Now let's take another marker. X, number. Perfect. Now 15x minus 12x. We need to subtract. The x's remain as they are, right? So it's 15 minus 12. How much is that? 3x, right? So x stays as x. Here we'll have minus 27, minus 3, and again minus 3, right? It turns out even smaller. The number will be even smaller. Minus 30. Excellent. We've simplified the second option. Next example. Minus 8. Here we'll be multiplying by minus 8. And here, let's say we have a minus. It's like minus 1. You could say multiply by minus 1. Basically, we need to change the sign of each term in this bracket, and that's it. So let's begin. Minus 8 times 6. How much is that? Minus 48. Remember that minus times plus equals minus, right? And minus times minus gives plus. Plus 72x minus 1, right? So we just changed the sign, that's all. It's very simple. So now we have x here and numbers here. So minus 48. Let's start with the x terms. 72x minus x equals how much? 71x. And here minus 48 plus minus 1 equals minus 49. Next exercise. Minus 6 times 3 equals how much? Minus 18. Minus 6 times x will be minus 6x. Plus 8 times 2 is 16. Minus, that is, plus times minus gives minus 8 times x equals minus 8x. We multiplied. Now, you can just take a simple pencil. Just a simple pencil. X, number. Good. So let's do minus 18 plus 16. We have one positive and one negative. Do you know how to add these? Yes, you read about adding. It will be minus 2. Minus 6 plus minus 8 will be minus 14x. Excellent, well done. How much is 7 times 4x? 28x. 7 times 8 plus 56. Minus 8 multiplied by plus 5, right? Minus times plus gives minus. It will be 40, and minus times minus gives plus. How much will that be? 24x. Let's note 28, 24, 56, 40. Okay, good. 28 plus 24. How much is that? 52. And 56 minus 40 will be plus 16. And here I lost x, 52x, the next example. So let's continue. Minus 6 multiplied by plus x, yes. This gives us minus 48x. Minus times minus equals plus. 6 times 5 is 30. Plus 7 times 4 is 28. Plus times minus gives minus 7x. So minus 48 and also minus 7, how much will that be? That's minus 5x, 30 plus 28, which equals plus 58. The next example, here we have minus here and here as if we have a 1, yes, as if it's a single unit. And here also minus 3. Let's multiply, let's practice. So here we simply need to change the sign of the terms inside before these brackets. It gives us 2x, yes, instead of minus 2x, we put 2x, they're opposites, and minus 7. Minus 3x, oh, minus 3. Multiply by x, it will be minus 3x. And here, minus times minus gives plus. 3 times 3, 9. Awesome. So now we have 2x, 3x, 7, 9. 2x minus 3x minus x. Minus x, or you can write minus 1x, but nobody writes it that way, just minus x. And here 9 minus 7. 9 minus 7 plus 2, because 9 is bigger than 7, yes. You can write it better like this. 2 minus x. We have just one fairly simple example left, and then we have 3 terms here. So let's see. 4 times 2 is easily 8 minus 4 multiplied by minus 5x. That's why I put a minus here. It will be 20x. Minus 2 multiplied by 3 minus 6, yes. And here's a plus because minus times minus gives plus. It will be 8x. Good. Good. That's how the numbers work. We highlight, so to speak, like terms. 20. So we have minus 20 plus 8, yes, which gives us minus 12x. And here it will be plus 2. You can rewrite it like this, 2 minus 12x. I'll try to write a bit smaller here, okay? 6 times 5, how much is that? 30a plus 6 multiplied by 3, how much is that? 18 minus. We just changed the sign of this term. Yes, we changed the sign of this part. Minus 7 and minus a. So next, minus 2 multiplied by 4 minus 8 minus times minus equals plus. 2 times 3, 6a. Okay, let's go. So we have 30 a minus a plus 6a. 18, 7. Excellent. 30a plus 6a, how much is that? 36, yes, 36a minus a, that is minus 1a, which gives us 35a. 18 minus 8 is 10, yes, and 10 minus 7 gives us plus 3. 35a plus 3. Answer. In the next example, 2 times 12a equals 24a. 2 multiplied by minus 1 equals minus 2. Minus 6 multiplied by 3, 18. Yes, that's definitely with a minus sign. Minus times minus equals plus. How much do we have here? 6 times 2, 12a. Yes, here minus 3 times 8a minus 24a. And minus times plus also gives minus, yes, and 15 becomes minus 15. Good. Now let's highlight the homogeneous terms. Okay. And here we have two 18, 15 numbers. All right, good. Look, here these mutually cancel out and we get 12a remaining, and it's all very simple. And here we get minus 2 plus minus 18 equals minus 20 plus minus 35. So we get minus 15 minus 35. 12 and minus 35 is the answer. Now to the second to last one. And we move on to the final solution. Minus 12 times 1 minus 12. Minus times minus equals plus. 12 times 2 equals what? 24a. Minus times plus equals minus. 9 times 7 equals 63a. Minus times minus equals plus. 9 times 5 equals 45. Minus 2 times 15 equals what? Minus, yes, because minus times plus equals minus. Minus 30. Minus 30 minus 30. And minus 2 times plus 8a multiplying also gives us minus. And how much is that? 16? 16a. Okay, let's underline that. So here we have AA and another A. Here we have numbers. I see the number without A will be larger, so let's put it first. 45 minus 30, how much is that? 15, right? 15 minus 12 would be 3. And we have a negative number here with A. So we get minus 63 minus 16. How much is that? Minus 70, minus 79A. And minus 79, A plus 24 equals 55A. Good luck, everyone. Bye-bye.